What would happen if a dog married a beautiful girl who is in the final stages of cancer? And you might be even more surprised when they do this in public. The episode begins with the Griffin family sitting on the sofa while Brian sneaks steps toward the door.
Hey, Brian, that hat makes you look like a wang. Squat and white with a dark mushroom cap like Michael Jackson.
Is that true?
Yes.
Brian, why are you dressed like a douche who hangs out with multiracial friends in a McDonald's commercial?
Okay. Let me guess, Bri. You're off to try and get laid at some sad nightclub.
Shut up, Stewie. I'm not just out for sex. I want a woman who I can spend the rest of my life with.
Wearing a cowboy hat and trendy headphones, Brian walks into the bar to flirt with the tall girls in short dresses.
How about the Verizon guy moving over to Sprint, huh?
I can't understand you. Does anyone here speak old, dude?
Hey, might I Pinterest you in a drink .0?
After being rejected by all of them, Brian feels discouraged. Suddenly, from behind, a beautiful girl in a green dress approaches to greet him.
I'm Jess.
Thanks, I'm Brian. Well, Jess, bottoms up.
If you're lucky. I like you, Brian. You actually say what's on your mind.
Hey, life's too short, right?
I've been diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Oh, you know, cancer?
Oh my God, I thought I smelled cancer.
Still want to go back to my place?
Sounds great. Or as young people say, #yes.
Shortly after, Brian and Jess head to a nearby hotel together. Can you believe it? A dog had a passionate night with a young girl diagnosed with cancer.
Ready to go again?
Well, I need time. I would like to help you cross off every single item on this list.
Aw, you would do that for me?
Have you always been so...
Freaky? No, but when I got my diagnosis, I made a bucket list of wild sex stuff I want to try.
Jess?
But isn't that only if you eat it?
I'm still recovering from that one thing you did that was so obscene it couldn't even be described on lame, dying network TV. All except for number 17. I'm allergic to chocolate. You know what? Let me make a phone call.
Leaving the hotel, they even got intimate on the plane, causing nearby passengers to panic.
I mean, you don't even need to be here right now. I'm just some woman.
Stepping out of a pizza shop, Jess expresses her fondness for Stewie's family, and vice versa. Stewie really likes her too. However, her condition has recurred.
I like your family. They're scumbags.
I really like you. I can't remember the last time I felt this happy.
I feel dizzy.
Me too. This all happened so fast. Jess? Are you okay?
Are you guys still leaving?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Jess is then taken to the hospital. The doctor fears that Jess's condition has become too serious. Brian is always by her side, holding her hand.
Jess, I'll come right out and say it. The cancer did not respond to treatment and has spread throughout your body. You've got approximately 2 weeks left to live.
I'm so sorry, Jess.
I mean, you don't even need to be here right now. I'm just some woman who never got to have the career she wanted, or get married, or have kids.
It would be my honor if you spent the rest of your life as my bride.
Oh, Brian, yes!
Oh, this is my vet. Hello? Oh, great. Well, some good news. That chocolate thing from the bucket list, we're all good. Let's do it.
When Lois learns that Brian has a girlfriend, she is delighted to have dinner with Jess.
Lois, you didn't have to go through all this trouble. It's like a whole Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, it's no problem, Jess. We're happy to have you. Chris, pass me a turkey leg, would you? I prefer the limbs.
I got a lymphoma.
Let's stop talking about the food, all right? Anyone seen any good movies lately?
Oh, man, I love every Tom Hanks movie.
Sir, I will tell you a great Tom Hanks movie. Catch me if you can, sir.
You have literally never called Peter sir.
The touching love story of Brian and Jess spreads widely. They are even celebrated on a reality TV show.
And now, get out your tissues. It's a real-life Quahog version of The Fault in Our Stars, the novel and hit movie your gay nephew quotes on Facebook.
My name is Jess. I have cancer.
My name is Brian. I have a disease called love.
And Brian, when you learned Jess had only weeks to live, you proposed.
Yep, got in right under the wire.
No one's ever loved me like Brian does.
You know, sometimes at night, I just watch Jess sleep for hours. And I go, hey, you alive? And she says, yeah. And then I go, all right, good.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be a puss.
Even when Brian and Jess have a date at a cake shop, a few beautiful young girls start to notice him.
This is delicious.
I still think the buttercream was the best cake I've thrown up so far. Oh, speaking of which. Mwah.
I'm not sure that's a complete number, but I'm gonna call you first. Wow, I haven't gotten this kind of attention since I went to see the Peanuts movie.
The Griffin family is busy preparing for Brian's wedding. They start writing invitation cards, and Peter even gives Brian a stylish blue suit.
Brian, it would mean the world to me if you wore my tux from when I got married. I love you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm not wearing a fat guy's old clothes. And what? Is this a flap on the butt of these pants?
Yep, in case of emergencies. My invention. Called it the Suit Chute. Got it patented in '97 and went into business. Shot a local commercial and everything. Died and I lost $200,000, Brian. Want to know why? 555 means it is not an actual phone number. I truly wish I had known that.
Today is a significant day for Stewie. It is the day he marries Jess, and the guests are eagerly arriving to attend. Here, Brian has met Jess's mother and made a suggestion that any mother-in-law would likely appreciate.
Hello, Brian. I'm Jess's mother, Helen.
Oh, hey. Listen, I've been wanting to talk to you. I was thinking maybe you could move in with me and Jess, because I know you'd want to be with her for her final days.
Well, now, thank you, Brian. That is such a sweet offer. I would love to be there. Now, you have a blessed day.
Oh, no.
The wedding ceremony begins in a solemn atmosphere. The beautiful bride, Jess, is wearing a stunning wedding dress, while the dapper groom, Brian, looks sharp in a black tuxedo with a bow tie. Everyone is witnessing their sacred moment together.
We's all gathered here to join this couple in holy matrimony. Yet another wedding I'm on this side of. Jeffrey. We's just waiting for his mama to die.
Jess, I wish we had 1,000,000 years together.
Ma'am, do you take this doggy to be your husband?
I do.
Yay! How about you, doggy? Samesies?
I do.
Yay again!
Suddenly, the doors of the hall burst open and a doctor rushes in. What follows will be a surprising revelation for Jess, Brian, and everyone present.
Everyone, your attention, please. I want to give you two your first gift. These are your latest test results, Jess, and they're remarkable.
Meaning what?
Meaning Jess is going to live.
Brian and Jess have moved into an old house filled with many cats. Jess has noticeably gained weight, causing her to lose some of her previous beauty.
Okay, that's the last box.
Oh, you're so glad to be back with me, aren't you? Mommy was so sad when she had to push you all up for adoption. Yes, she was. Ooh, I'm going straight to the kitchen to make my favorite meal in a tiny apartment. Microwaved salmon.
So, Bri, this is once again your hellhole. I was going to help you move in, but you don't really own anything, do you?
Stewie, I've got to get out of this. You were right all along, okay? I'm not ready to be married. I gotta get a divorce.
Oh, that'll go over well after you paraded your great love around town. Which reminds me, your follow-up Tom Tucker profile is coming on now.
The doctors say it's the most incredible recovery they've ever seen. And it's all because of Brian's love.
And medicine. And let's not forget good old Western medicine. Plenty of medicine out there.
So, without Brian's love, you could relapse or even die.
Yes.
No. Up and running.
Well, Brian, I think I speak for all of us when I say, if you ever take that love away from Jess, I hope people walk right up to you on the street and punch you in the junk.
After the wedding, they went on their honeymoon in Bath Hole. Jess, too excited, continuously ate and drank, leaving the room cluttered with plates and food. In contrast, this made Brian feel uncomfortable. It seemed he no longer loved Jess.
Oh my God. It is so incredible having my appetite back.
This turned me on, too.
Brian, did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Remember what the doctor said? Flatulence means my digestive system is working again.
Would you stop farting, please? This is a nice hotel.
In the following days, Brian became despondent. He drank beer while dealing with the troublesome cats.
Brian, look!
Holy!
I know. My hair's growing back. What do you think?
You look like a baby doll found in hurricane rubble.
Aw, I'm your baby doll.
I'll get it. Ain't that something to flip your biscuit?
Mom, guess what? My farts are back!
Mine never went away.
Jess still couldn't stop overeating, and she looked 4 times bigger than Brian.
Will you get me more salsa?
Uh-huh.
Brian, will you get me more salsa?
Huh? Oh, yeah, sorry, got it. They only had mild. Oh my God! Somebody call 911!
The very next day, Jess's funeral took place, much to everyone's regret, except for Stewie. Oh, and I think this will shock you.
I'd like to thank you all for coming to honor the memory of my beloved wife, Jess. I'm sorry, I'm just realizing I never caught her last name. I would give anything if she were still here with me.
I'm okay!
It's a miracle!